All right, Year 11s, you're up to your subject selections and you're not sure what you want to choose and you have no idea what technology offerings are or what they mean because the words have changed again. I'm sorry. It's a tricky time. You'll get through it. Everybody else who's older than you already has. So, to start with, hello, my name is Mr. Galindo. This is just a quick video to explain, what subjects we've got available in technologies specifically, because the course textbooks are quite long and I don't think I know a single student who has read them all, and I've been asking around. I just wanted to quickly go through what we've got on offer, and if you've got any questions, you can always ask them in the comments or see me at school. So, in Year 12, we've got some digital tech courses, some material tech courses, and food tech courses. These haven't really changed for Year 12 this year in 2021 from 2022. A lot of the other year levels, there's new courses or rebranded courses, but we don't have that so far. In Year 12, we have got information processing and publishing, so utilizing existing information or new information using digital tools like Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, Adobe InDesign, Adobe Dreamweaver to create digital or physical published documents, whether that's a website, an app, a brochure, technical specification document, etc. Lots of different things. And you get to choose your context and what you want to produce in that. Advanced game development, as the name suggests, is about developing games, but this context is actually digital technologies. It's about developing your digital coding and programming skills, and if you're interested in computer science, etc., or technology in general, it's a good one for that. Robotics and electronic solutions is similar in that it is about digital technologies and you do coding, but it's more about how that affects the real world. So you're creating a solution for a problem that you can identify, and that solution then is solved using code, but also usually some sort of interaction with the real world, whether that's with sensors to read inputs and then outputting through digital techniques or digital functions, so locks, watering systems, programming a robot to do things, all those sort of things where the code interacts with the real world. Is more of a robotic and electronic systems course. Material Solutions Timber is, as the name suggests, to do with timber, and it's about creating a material solution to a problem rather than just a digital one or a combination like robotic and electronic solutions is. It's about creating a timber product for a particular need that you can identify, whether that is a new dressing table, whether that is a side cabinet, whether that's a TV cabinet, whatever, a jewelry box, you name it. If it's using timber materials and traditional or not necessarily traditional, but construction techniques, that's your timber course. And you learn a number of smaller skills, like in all the other courses, to then develop a bigger solution. CAD Engineering and Advanced Manufacturing. That course is again, material focused, but it's kind of done through computer aided design. So that's what CAD stands for, as well as computer aided engineering. So in that sense, if you're engineering focused, or if you want to utilize the 3D printers and the laser cutter more to create a physical product or develop a solution to a need or a problem, like all the other topics, that's the one for you. You utilize CAD like Fusion 360 to create a digital product to then be made. And so at the end, you should have made that solution. And again, that's more utilizing 3D printers and laser cutting equipment, though you can also use your metalwork and woodwork skills as well. Within that context, obviously, an engineering focus is kind of where it goes. But, like with any of these Year 12 subjects, you can always do them if you didn't do them in Year 11. That's fine. Do what you are interested in, because that will make your Year 12 as enjoyable as possible. Food and hospitality and child studies are our food tech effectively courses, though child studies isn't so much to do with food, I guess. Food and hospitality obviously is the investigation, development of solutions in the hospitality and food industry. Like every day you have 3 or more meals, or if you're like me, you'd like to snack throughout the day. And if you have ever entertained the idea of how food is made at a larger scale, how do we make different cuisines for different groups of people, where does all this culture and food intermix, how do we create food at scale for a large group of people, how does the hospitality industry work, which is a really big industry, and a lot of you probably already have jobs in somewhere within the food and hospitality industry already. That's a course that can help you develop those skills and techniques and understanding for your future. Child studies obviously is a course to do with child studies, and if you're interested in nursing, teaching, younger children care, childcare, kindergarten, etc., it's a good course for that, because it's focused around looking at how children develop intellectually, physically, etc. And then obviously trying to promote that in the best way possible using current methods, scientific knowledge, and best practice. So you go into kindergartens and you can actually practice those skills there, I understand, and that's done like in year 11, where you then gain some real world experience. So it's all about how do children develop and grow. So good opportunities there. All of these courses obviously only run if enough students choose them, not to push you into choosing them, but I always encourage students to think about what you're passionate about and what you want to be doing in your future. Try not to do any teacher shopping, picking which one's the best teacher, because you might as well pick actually what you enjoy doing. The teachers aren't decided up until pretty much the last minute who's going to be teaching which class. So just because one teacher, like me, I may have taught CAD Engineering and Advanced Manufacturing this year, 2020, and you may not really like me and you don't want to be in my class, I may not be teaching CAD next year. So if you're really interested in CAD, you should probably still choose it, because you just don't know. Okay, and I think the best results in year 12, and we all know that the best results in year 12 as teachers comes from the student being engaged in the topic. If you're not engaged and interested in it, then don't do it, for heaven's sake. It's not going to get you where you want to go. You're going to have a really hard time about it. So if you're passionate about any of these things, you've got any questions about any of these things, if you're thinking about any of these subjects, please come and talk to me or any other of the technology teachers. There's a whole range of us. We're happy to talk to you about what options are available, and we're happy to catch up with you and help you make some good choices. There's a smiley face for you. Year 12 is pretty important. Have fun, enjoy your holidays, enjoy making your decisions for what you're going to be doing after the holidays, and I'll catch you soon. Cheers.